Straighten Up Ireland is an ongoing community service that aims to improve our overall health and body functions. This year, the theme for Straighten Up Ireland Week is Healthy Spine, Healthy Brain, which promotes a flexible, strong and balanced spine. So today is World Spine Day and I'm going to have my spine and nervous system checked out, all in aid of Spinal Injuries Ireland by Dr. Marie and Dr. John Osborne here at their clinic in Clonmel. So Marie, we're here at Osborne Chiropractic and today is World Spine Day.
That's right, yeah, it is indeed. So we're celebrating World Spine Day as part of the Straighten Up Ireland campaign, which is running all this week through the Chiropractic Association of Ireland. And the message at the core of that campaign is to become more spine aware so that we can live healthier lives by looking after our spine and nerve system. When we look at health today, for example, if you take an example from the dental industry, we don't know a lot of people who don't brush their teeth on a daily basis. And we have equated good oral health with brushing our teeth regularly. And it's a similar message that's coming from the Chiropractic Association now, where we can engage in a 3-minute, very simple posture care program that looks after the health of your spine on a daily basis. And when we do that, we see that it prevents problems or helps us prevent problems further down the line. The anatomy of the spine and the brain are so closely linked. So all of your messages coming from your body all relate through the spine. So it's that exchange of information that keeps our body healthy and healing. And if your brain can't receive that information or perceive it correctly, then it has trouble in giving proper functioning signals back out to your body. And over time, if that is the case, we start to see health issues arising.
When someone comes into us for a consult, initially we want to make sure they're in the right place. So if it's a spinal complaint or if it's a nerve problem, that's what we can help them with. Okay, so first of all, when we want to assess that, we want to make sure that the brain, which you think of as like the computer, is communicating through the spinal cord, which comes down through the spine. So that spine is that bony structure, or that bony armour that protects the spinal cord. And that at each individual backbone, and there's 24 of them, you get nerves that pass out on the left and right hand side, and those nerves do 3 things. They basically let us know how we feel, to give us our sensation. They control the muscles, or give us our motor function, our movement. And those nerves then also go to the autonomic nervous system, or they go to the internal organs, which we aren't really aware about. So we can measure that and assess those to make sure that that communication is clear. So the purpose of our nerve system is to perceive our environment and coordinate our reaction to it. And if there's any interference in that, our bodies can't function very well. So what we do in the practice here is assess that spine, make sure the spine is moving properly, and assess that nerve system, as that nerve flow is communicating well. So is the brain communicating to the body well? Is the body being able to communicate back to the brain very, very well? And if there's any interference with that, correct that.
So Marie, I'm all set, I think.
Great stuff. Let's go on and do your exam.
Okay.
So we're going to begin with Fiona's nerve system examination. There's 3 different parts. So we're going to run a thermography scan to begin, and this includes looking at the autonomic part of the nerve system, which looks at the organs, glands, and the blood vessel function. So it's the second part of the exam now, and we're going to look at measuring the part of the nerve system that controls the efficiency of the muscles of the spine. So Fiona, we're going to do your third and final part of the nerve system examination, and this one records your heart rate variability. So this is monitoring how well your body can adapt to stress. Okay, so if you want to place your hand in here, and we're going to bring the middle 3 fingers into the centre. That's lovely. We're going to get 3 green lights here. Once acclimatised to your hand, then we'll get the green lights and things will be ready to go to collect the data. So we're going to get the resting rates, and then it will collect the rest of the data over a 300-second period. Okay, Fiona, the results are in, so let's go and have a look at what they mean.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Fiona, so we have the core score results for you. And in order for us to get these results, we've used the Insight technology. And it's only the second of its kind in Ireland. So
Wow.
it's really great to have that available. And it will measure your nerve system efficiency. And you'll remember, like we'd spoken earlier, your nerve system is the master control system in your body. So it's really great to be able to get an in-depth look now and see exactly how that's functioning. And you can get a score level for each part of that nerve system function as well. So here's your score. Your overall score out of 100 is 81, which is good. Okay, you'll see on the index here we have different levels of health explained. If we're down into the red or orange, we're in quite challenged area with the nerve system. Moving up into the yellow, it's where it's transitioning up, and from any of the greens right the way up, you can go from good to excellent health. So your score 81 will bring you in on this first green bar here, which is quite a good starting point. Okay. The boxes on the side here will give you your 3 individual scores, and then this is the average of those 3. Okay, so sometimes you could have 2 that might be really high and 1 that's challenged, and that will bring down the overall score, but you'll see your averages are quite close together. So that's really nice to see in all 3 areas. Your lowest one was the muscle tone and balance, which is looking after the efficiency of your muscle balance in the spine. So you could have some room for improvement here, and it'd be nice to bring those up into the same area as your heart rate variability and the organ and gland control. So these ones here, we're looking at the autonomic part of your nerve system, and I'm happy to say that that's working really nicely for you. It's great to come and see where we're starting from, and then we can set our goals and do our programs in according with what the people's goals are and where they want to achieve their health. Some people are happy to get to good or very good depending on where they've started. So it's always working with the patient and making sure that we can come on board with them and work alongside them in order to get to where they want to get to with regards to their health potential.
So Marie, I've had my assessment, and now you're going to show me some of the Straighten Up Ireland exercises that might help me and some of you at home.
That's right. So we have 3 sections in the exercise program. The first one is looking at the twisting movement of the spine. The section in the middle is looking at stretching, particularly for the neck and the upper back. And then the third one is looking at more balance exercises, of which your spine plays a really important part in as well, Fiona. So we'll do one from each section.
Brilliant.
So we're going to start off with the twirling star. So you can assume the position of the star. So your feet are about hip distance apart and your arms are out in a nice wide open space. And from there you're going to tilt around to each side, just nice and slowly, and as far as is comfortable for you. And so you're bringing the spine through a lovely range of motion that in our normal, ordinary, everyday life, we're not doing. And so we would do those about 10 rotations to each side.
And how far should I be going?
As far as feels comfortable for you. So for some people, they might find they get really far around. For some, they might not. Or some people might find they get really far around on one side and not so much on the other side.
Yeah.
That's really good. I think you've done these before.
I don't know.
That's good. And we'll move on to the second one now. So the next one, we're going to do an exercise called the butterfly. And this is one of my favorites for people who are sitting at a desk all day long.
Yes, yeah.
And even if people aren't sitting at a desk for work, we're sitting a lot in our home environment, not just the adults, but the children as well. So this one looks to bring the hands are interlinked and place them behind your head. That's
like
lovely.
This?
Yeah, that's great. And then you're going to push your head back with your chin down and bring the arms forward. That's lovely. And so that really opens up the muscles at the base of the neck and right up into the top of the neck, and it will give those a really good stretch as well while moving the spine.
It's a strange one.
Yeah, it looks a bit different as well from all of the other ones, but it's really, really helpful for if you're sitting for quite a long time of your part of your day. And we can do one more on that. Okay, good stuff. And then the last one that we're going to do from the balance section is called the rocker. So with this one as well, we're looking to move the pelvis as well as the spine. It's a very gentle movement that's involved a lot with how properly balanced we are, or our sense of balance, or what we call proprioception. When we're balancing our body, your spine is a very busy place with lots of information coming in and out of the brain. And these exercises will help to make sure that that's working efficiently. So you're going to again, Fiona, stand with the hips, or feet hip distance apart, I beg your pardon, and then just very gently in a small circle you can bring your hips round the front and then round the back, and you can go either side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good. So it's a very safe and very gentle exercise. None of them are very strenuous, so it's safe for all of us to do at home, you know, right from the small kids up to the adults who are active or maybe not so active.
And how often should I be doing these at home?
So once a day. The program is designed that you can get through all 9 exercises in a 3-minute time frame.
Wow.
And we spend 3 minutes a day brushing our teeth. So as you would look after your teeth on a regular basis, this program fits nicely into our lifestyle to do on a daily basis, and it helps keep your spine really mobile, healthy and strong with good flexibility.
Brilliant, it sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm telling you guys, once you start these exercises, you won't want to stop. But if my tutorials weren't enough for you this evening, you can check out chiropractic.ie or pop into the Osborne's clinic in Clonmel for more. Now that's it for tonight's show. As always, you can find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check out our website, and you can get in touch by sending an email to tipperary@irishtv.ie. I'm Fiona O'Sullivan, and remember, where Tipperary leads, Ireland follows.